1. Ragazzi, buona visione a tutti. Sono come sempre contento e orgoglioso di essere il vostro host per questo meraviglioso episodio di Top Fake Nuke. Io vi auguro una buona visione. Mi raccomando, se siete deboli di cuore, non vedete. Prego.
Run. Anonymous TikTok user Media11 says that for the last 2 years he's been dealing with unnerving paranormal activity in his home in Texas. He says that it's gotten so bad that he can't sleep without the lights on. So, one night one of his friends is sleeping over when BV11 begins to hear strange sounds coming from his bedroom closet.
Ma che è? Un biberon?
Hey, get up. Get up. Get up.
You recorded me for.
C'ho di sto?
You're here. Listen.
Sleep.
Occhio, Kiri.
Touch that door. Oh, off the that Ouija board. I'm getting out of this room. I can't sleep in here with this.
BV11 wakes up his friend and opens the closet door, only to find nothing inside.
Fai, lasciami dormire,
Now, his
porco.
friend is actually skeptical and really just seems to be very annoyed by the whole ordeal. But either way, TikTok user BV11 makes it his mission to record evidence of his terrifying experiences. Late one night, when he's all alone, he hears sounds coming from the hallway just outside his bedroom. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record. What happens next is downright chilling.
Ecco,
Hey
alla
guys, I
grande.
think this might be the last time.
A strange, bizarrely shaped dark figure charges toward him and he quickly slams his door shut. But what do you think this could be? Is BV11's home haunted, or is it all just an elaborate
Non lo so,
hoax?
c'ho te?
You decide.
Non lo so, chat, voi che dite?
Merton Priory. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations are invited to spend the night at the 900-year-old ruins of the haunted Merton Priory chapter house in London, England. From the years 1114 to 1538, the chapter house was a meeting room and part of a gigantic cathedral that no longer exists today. Museum trustee John Hawkes believes that a presence haunts the ancient ruins.
I've always felt that there was a presence here. There was an extraordinary atmosphere. We may be under a road on slabs of concrete, but I think that the kind of spirit we have here is a very benign one. In this room, in the chapter house, I mean, you're familiar with going into large churches and finding graves under the floor. Yeah. In this room, there were 31 graves under the floor. 31 skeletons were dug up.
As the trustee mentions, the ruins were excavated in the late 1980s, and 31 bodies were found buried under the floor. The bodies are believed to be the remains of monks from the cathedral, and it is thought that many passed away from the plague. That night, the Ghost Tech team sets up their static cameras and begin their investigation. Jeff sits on the floor asking questions of the alleged spirit, and then things take a terrifying turn.
If there's something that you can do to let us know that you can hear my voice, please move something, even throw something at me, I don't mind. At least I know that you're here and that you're listening. No, I guess I must be sitting on top of where lots of the skeletons were found. Can you come and take a seat next to me? I felt the floor move behind me and I heard footsteps right up behind me. can you come and take a seat next to me?
Glielo chiede e poi scappa però.
When we review the footage and audio, the footsteps are louder on static cam 1. Here is the audio taken from static cam 1.
Can you come and take a seat next to me? Hi there. I heard you. Sorry you made me jump.
Jeff jumps up in shock as he feels movement on the floorboards and hears footsteps right behind him. Now, Jeff is normally very calm and composed during their investigations, but he freaks right out and even drops his recorder to the floor and almost breaks it as he jumps to his feet. However, the Ghost Tech team has no idea that they captured something even more shocking. A static camera recording the ruins where the 31 bodies were found captures something truly eerie.
Oddio. Beh.
A dark figure seems to walk from the preserved coffins on display
Questo sembra
against
fatto
the back
bene.
wall and simply disappears into thin air. The Ghost Tech team has no explanation for what they captured, and they believe that they might have recorded paranormal evidence of the spirit that is said to haunt the Chapter House Museum. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigation.
Non me la so fa pure io.
If
Sì,
you
per
found
carità,
a
però
great
questo è
ghost
vecchietto,
video
capito?
online or recorded one yourself,
dura che sta per
please send it
smanettare.
my way at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Abandoned Arcade. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a source for this next video, but from what I have gathered, the footage was captured by security
Madonna, ma
cameras
esistono
at
veramente
an
delle sale giochi
abandoned
così?
pachinko arcade in Nogano.
What the fuck?
Gathered the footage was captured by
Ma questi sono slot machine o sono proprio giochi arcade?
security cameras at an abandoned pachinko arcade in Nogano, Japan. It is said that the ghost of a young girl is often seen inside this abandoned
Ah,
arcade.
sono slot.
The CCTV footage seems to show a policeman investigating after an alarm in the abandoned arcade was set off by something. What happens next is downright chilling.
Pronto, sprego. Dude, what the fuck? È Giantri.
What looks like the figure of a young girl can be seen following the policeman, but he doesn't see or hear anything. When the policeman turns to leave, the girl can be seen suddenly crouching nearby. Now, because there's no source, we'll probably just never know what happened. So, the footage remains unexplained. My Haunted Hotel. So you might recall from our previous story on Nuke's Top 5 that at the allegedly very haunted Ye Olde King's Head Inn in Chester, England, the owner, along with his two friends, actually allow curious ghost seekers to spend the night at the 400-year-old inn and investigate the paranormal activity for themselves. And the guests usually find something spooky. It's all captured by their 16 CCTV cameras and posted to their YouTube channel, My Haunted Hotel. Well, since our last update, some new spooky incidents have been caught on camera at the hotel. Of course, there are the usual hotel guests who come in as skeptics with a bit of an attitude.
Katie, no. Look at
Ma se qui c'è scopano sono registrati? Falla, falla, falla. Ma se qui scopano c'hanno tutto registrato.
this is the doll.
Cioè vedono la gente scopare.
Side to the back, Katie.
But then when something invisible pounds on your door, it's likely to change your skeptical mind.
But it could be laughter. The children are. Is there a child? Are you outside that door? That is not funny!
Ma che è sta roba, Mick? Sono video reazioni
That's gotta be the door. That is the
a
door.
video horror, tra
Oh my
virgolette.
God.
You outside that door?
Sul letto
But they've
4
caught some
ciccione.
other chilling evidence that
Dai,
even freaks out the
mate.
My Haunted Hotel team. In this clip, the team is gathered in the
Mo' mi
restaurant
sembra
of the hotel
esagerato.
with a group of guests when they experience something that shocks them all.
I need to hear you, Charles. I need to know who you are. Is your surname Griffith?
È pazzo. Home page di Twitch, Jinky, home page di Twitch. Ok, cattolo.
The second piece of evidence is just as astonishing as the first.
Sta sicuro quello. È una scimmia. È impazzito il fantasma, è tutto pazzo.
What we deem to be poltergeist activity
British.
as a glass is flung from the function room bar.
I need to know who you are. Is your surname
Una
Griffith?
scimmia. Non ti titolo, guarda. Però per come è andato giù il bicchiere, boh.
Is your surname Griffith?
Dici che è un sì? È un sì o no, mo? È un sì o no?
Is your surname Griffith?
Quante volte ce lo devi far vedere?
I didn't even get on to the fact that there were glasses on the bar, so when something
Si
made
vede
a
che è
noise, I
fake,
thought
anche secondo
something
me.
had just moved behind this bar until Phoebe screamed in my face that it was the glass. Look, there is no way. It flings back this way. Like, there's just no way.
But that's not all that they've captured at the inn over the last
Papporin,
month.
capito?
In the middle of the day, a security camera in the hallway outside room 5 captures something the My Haunted Hotel team just can't explain.
Vai, facci vedere. Non mi devi di Twitter che non l'ho visto.
A shadow figure seems to just materialize
Certo che
at
ci
the
vuole occhio
end
per
of the
vedere queste
hallway
cose,
and then quickly disappears.
Cioè,
Harry,
io-
Brett, and Danny are
come fanno a
shocked
farci
and
caso?
thrilled by what their security camera caught on video. The team says that they have always hoped to capture a full-bodied apparition on video in the hotel.
Non lo so.
So, to watch many more spooky incidents that the team and hotel guests experience
infatti,
within the old
noi sì, sanno
Cheesehead
sempre di
Inn,
dire, può benissimo
you can
essere
go
tutto
to the
preparato.
YouTube channel.
Esatto, ragazzi, può essere tutto preparato. Vi faccio una domanda. Perché se andate a vedere Avengers? Perché vedete film di fantascienza? Perché vedete gli anime se sono tutti falsi? Se sono tutti finti e li vedete? Eppure sono finti. Lo sapete che sono finti, perché li vedete allora? Ecco. Noi vediamo questo video, ragazzi, per enjoyare di quello che producono altre persone. Se poi sono veri o meno, non ce ne frega un cazzo. Siamo qua per enjoyare. Ok? Molto bene.
My Haunted Hotel.
Non lo dico così per dire, qualche volta lo ripeto, perché sai le persone che mi entrano e mi chiedono: cane, ma tu ci credi dentro a queste cose? Porco Dio. Ma non c'entra niente, non c'entra niente con quello che stiamo facendo qua.
Proud mother Martina claims that she and her family
No, ma
are
spottavo e spottavo,
terrorized
come no,
by a
voglia.
dark supernatural entity
Spottavo,
that haunts
voglia che
their
spottavo.
home. Martina has set up a series of static cameras to keep a safe watch on her children, but she
Martina.
also caught some footage that
Cock?
is absolutely unnerving.
Hanno detto cock. Ma questo è Mr. Binda? Il ragazzino deve dimagrire però, signora. Oh! Mom? Mom, can I have a chips, please? Bene, voti. Devo stare proprio sulla mensola. Va bene, va bene. Oh! Porca troia, questo... Actually, secondo me questo è vero.
And the boy calls for his mother, but
So-
otherwise doesn't seem that concerned. But as he continues to play his video game, his chair is forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy
Actually, questo mi
running
sembra
from
stravero.
mama. Cut to another day, and Martina is casually vacuuming the hallway carpet. Then this
Magari.
happens.
Glielo la sbatte in faccia. Oh! Ma che cazzo? Ma che cazzo?
Again, a door moves by itself, and Martina's vacuum seems to float into the
Ma come cazzo?
hysterically slaps and screams at it until it just drops back.
Ma poi che dice lei? Cosa c'è che non va con questo aspirapolvere? Certo, è proprio quello che ti è da pensare. Cosa c'è che non va con questo aspirapolvere? Proprio questo è il proprio pensiero, capito? Se a passare l'aspirapolvere si alza, fa... Che c'ha che non basta aspirapolvere? È proprio quello, è il proprio pensiero proprio.
But the creepy activity doesn't stop there.
What the fuck?
Martina and her son are home alone one night when the living room security camera captures this.
I'm making video at the show.
The outside
Ma
door
raga,
opens
cioè
and
ora io non
closes.
voglio essere... Io non voglio essere... Mi sembra stravero questo, raga. Mi sembra stravero. È un'impressione mia. Oh, sono terrorizzati, eh. Mi sembra stravero. Ah, effettivamente potrebbe essere l'uomo col green screen, però. Potrebbe essere uno col green screen. Però guarda. Guarda qua col green screen. La grabba, guarda. Guarda. Guarda.
The outside by some invisible force.
Poi sono due col green screen, perché poi c'è la sedia.
The door when the purple desk chair suddenly glides toward her and her son. The two have had enough and are about to hurry out of the living room.
Non lo so.
But something seems to forcefully pull at
Si vede una mano? Ma lo vedi da riflesso oppure potresti vederlo in realtà? Guarda, non c'è niente da riflesso, guarda.
So is this real?
Il riflesso.
Seems to forcefully
Guarda il riflesso. Sulla porta dietro.
enough and are about to hurry out of the living room. But something seems to
Guarda.
forcefully.
Dove sta la mano? Oddio, qua si vede qualcosa però, guarda. La maniglia della porta. Qui? Qui si vede qualcosa di diverso, lo vedi? Qui c'è qualcosa di diverso, guarda. Ma dove devo zoomare? Dove devo zoomare?
Pull at Martina's sweater.
Ma questa ancora continua qua, ancora continua qua la porta, ancora continua.
Suddenly glides toward her
Dove sta?
and
Dove
her
sta?
son. The
Il
two
verde
have
sulla
had
porta
enough
si
and
vede.
are about
Dove?
to
Dove?
hurry out of the living room, but something seems to forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera?
Che cazzo sta il verde sulla porta? Io mica lo vedo.
And are about to hurry out of the living room, but something seems to forcefully pull at
Questo è il ragazzino, no?
Martina.
Vicino al fiore. Quale fiore? Il logo di Doffer Nuke questo, ragazzi. Questo è il logo di Doffer Nuke, infatti. Questo qua è il logo di Doffer Nuke, ragazzi. Non vi confondete, eh. Questo è il logo di Doffer Nuke. Anche così in verde. Cioè, guarda, sta pure qua. Lo vedi?
The outside door opens and closes on its own as the door handle rapidly rotates as if being turned by some invisible
Cioè le cose me lo stravere. Inizio la porta, prendo il telefono, faccio il video. Mi spavento perché si muove la porta che non mi aspettavo la sedia. Voglio scappare. Voglio scappare. Mi trattengono. Mi giro per cercare di liberarmi. Vedo che non ci riesco, continuo a scappare. Cioè, ha sensissimo come cosa. Dietro la tenda? Dove? In che momento? Oddio, c'è ragione, c'è qualcosa. Che cazzo è?
living room.
C'è una cosa che starza là. Se ci fai caso, il cappello ha un colore veramente acceso rispetto alla stanza. Sì, il cappello ha un colore acceso rispetto alla stanza, è vero. E perché secondo te?
So is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera? Or is it all?
Però vedi, cioè, ci passa anche davanti, cioè. Un dito che tira il filo 100-100.
Just an elaborate hoax. You decide.
Dici.
Passing through.
Il compenso medio per ogni sondaggio è di 3 euro. Quindi se fai 5 sondaggi al giorno per 5 giorni alla settimana, puoi guadagnare fino a 300 euro.
E 1 euro con te quanto costa?
Popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back on another creepy exploration. This time he explores an abandoned and allegedly haunted factory that was built back in 1916 and has been deserted for over 50 years. Chris makes his first on-screen appearance in this video and
questo è gigante,
just saying, but he looks like he could probably kick a ghost ass. But even he starts to get a bit freaked out as he explores the old factory. Soon after
quella è mia sorella,
Chris
coglione.
something
È tua sorella?
very
Porca
creepy
miseria.
on camera.
Sembra un uomo. Fai prendere meno steroidi, oh.
It's like these shells are all connected. It seems like. Yeah. Can't tell though.
A dark figure can be seen quickly moving out of sight at the end of a small tunnel system. But in the dark,
Mi sono cagato
notice
sotto.
the strange shape and just continues exploring. Chris sets up a
Che
static
timing!
camera to record himself as he checks out the main hall of the
Che
factory.
timing!
What happens next is downright chilling.
Downright chilling, downright chilling.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear it?
That was loud.
Lo era?
What the hell?
Mo?
What the was that?
Ma la camera sotto c'è uno che spizza, tipo. Guarda la camera sotto, raga. Lì sembra che ci sia uno che spizzi così. Ah no, forse era un riflesso. No, era uno invece. E invece era proprio uno.
Did you see it?
Sì, te che sì.
Right after Chris is startled by a loud noise, a pale translucent figure seems to actually pass into his body, and he spins around as he feels something that gives him chills.
That was loud. What the hell?
What the fuck, dude?
What the was that?
Almost immediately, another figure appears in a doorframe on the left and seems to be watching Chris. And things just get worse. Chris is suddenly struck with extreme nausea and unfortunately, kind of, well, he pukes. I've muted the audio and blurred the video because it's a little gross. But I wanted to leave the scene in because something happens to Chris right at this moment that is truly bizarre.
Raga, ha vomitato. Dice un abbraccino glielo la dà. Bel abbraccino da dietro. Ma sta a vomitare. Oh, what the fuck?
The same translucent figure from before seems to leave Chris's body as he vomits violently. Now, viewers of Chris's YouTube channel believe that he had an encounter with a demonic presence and that something sinister actually entered and left his body.
Oh?
But what do you think?
Ah, perché ha detto che
You can
vomitava.
watch this
Ho letto
entire
solo sì, ho
exploration and
sentito.
many
Non
more
pensavo che
adventures
potesse
in
vomitare.
creepy abandoned places over on Chris's YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. The Doppelganger.
Oddio.
Giovanni Lima was living a quiet life with his girlfriend Laura in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Giovanni
But
Lima.
lately he says their lives have been turned upside down by some truly terrifying events. One night, the couple falls asleep on the couch in the living room when Giovanni is woken up by a very disturbing sound.
Chi può essere, mano?
Chi può essere?
porra é essa?
Giovanni's girlfriend Laura is asleep on the couch right next to him, but chillingly he hears what sounds like her voice coming from somewhere down the hall.
Vem cá. Que porra é essa?
In another video, Giovanni says that he began to feel very ill shortly after this incident and was forced to go to the hospital. As he's filming his chilling story, something happens that he simply can't explain.
Muita gente estava pedindo explicações, então eu vim aqui trazer explicações agora. Eu gravei aquele vídeo ontem, de madrugada, quando eu estava dormindo com a minha namorada na sala da casa dela inteiro. Eu comecei a passar mal, inexplicavelmente, no meio do rolê. No meio do dia eu comecei a passar mal, tive que ir pro hospital. Então eu também fiquei ausente por causa disso. E agora eu tô fazendo aqui a resposta do que aconteceu realmente ali naquele lugar. E...
Oddio. A Giovanni, date.
E a porta do meu quarto acabou de abrir.
Oh, sembra bello terrorizzato, eh? Ah! Dio, questo è pazzo. Un urlo preavviso. Buonasera, Luca. Mi sono cagato.
Giovanni's bedroom door opens by itself.
Mi hai terrorizzato tu. I mortacci da chi ti ha messo al mondo.
To a week later, Giovanni is home alone when things take an even more terrifying turn.
Scusate, colpa mia. Ma? Ma c'era un translucent!
Credi che lo rivedrai?
Non sono il suo tipo. È una specie di Tom Brady gay. Mi fa sentire brutto come la strega dell'Ovest.
Again, a female voice can be heard calling out to Giovanni, even though he's completely alone in the house.
Ma vedo solo io una figura lì?
Suddenly hears loud footsteps charging toward him, and he just makes a run for it. Giovanni has no idea why and how these creepy events are happening. Some of his concerned viewers believe that
Darkness è stato scammato da stupidino.
He might be dealing with a skinwalker or a doppelganger pretending to be his girlfriend.
Ma sembra fatto col green screen.
So
sì.
now, 3 months go by and Giovanni is happy to report that nothing paranormal has happened since his last video. And it seems like he just jinxed it all. Because soon after, he and his girlfriend wake up in the middle of the night to strange sounds just outside their bedroom door.
Tá acontecendo de novo. Você ouviu? Ai, caralho.
FBI, open up!
The couple is back.
Marchino, grazie dell'host,
angry. So what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Cameras from the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine might seem very
questo l'abbiamo già visto,
familiar,
ricordate,
as
questo è quello che c'è pure
updates
in
on this
cazzo.
continuing story many times on Nuke's Top 5. Kent has spent 5 years of his life documenting the disturbing paranormal activity he experiences day and night in his home in Carmel, Maine. Lately, Kent has captured even more terrifying paranormal encounters. One day, Kent is home alone and working in his office when he hears voices and bangs coming from somewhere inside his house.
Sembra minorenne, vero?
He quickly grabs his phone and hits record.
Vai, bro, buona palestra, vola.
You making noise?
È un'ombra quella è passata dietro.
You making noise upstairs? Jesus!
Che pigna, oh.
Cut to another early morning. Kent has fallen asleep for the night with his TV on, but at around 5 a.m. some strange sounds wake him up. He quickly turns on a light, and when he looks up, he sees something at the foot of his
Me l'ha
bed.
già proposto due amici ad andare in un posto infestato. Il problema del posto infestato, il problema di andare a fare queste cose in posti abbandonati sono 3-4. La prima cosa è che prima di vederlo di giorno, quindi andare a fare una ricognizione per vedere se effettivamente è un posto che non è pericoloso, perché non è poi una casa abbandonata di sera la prima volta, perché se c'è qualcosa che cascosa di questo tipo t'ammazzi, quindi per forza fare una ricognizione prima. 1. 2, devi chiedere il permesso, perché anche se sono posti abbandonati tu devi chiedere il permesso a qualcuno per poterci andare. O fai come cazzo di poi annacci, poi però se ti chiamano e succede qualcosa so cazzi tua. 3, servono cose molto, cioè serve tipo telefono, più torcia sul telefono, più altre cose pure, cioè...
Record.
Mai visto Simo? Ma questa è in ombra?
A dark shadow figure can be seen standing at the end of the bed.
No, non è per quello che giuro.
Moving or perhaps even vibrating.
Io ci sono andato anche senza streamarlo su Twitch.
So what do you think is going on in Kent's
sì, Rava?
home? Let me know.
Ma ci sono già andato, ragazzi, in posti abbandonati. Il problema è streamarlo.
Channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
A me pure piacciono queste cose, è un casino.
The Night Flyer. This next video was sent in to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Mark.
Perché dovresti avere pure la regia da casa, swappare le telecamere. Sì, ci sta sicuramente, Chris.
Mark's daughter spots something truly bizarre up on the hill.
A Garbatella c'era un hotel abbandonato, ma il problema delle cose abbandonate pure so i barboni, le persone che ci sono dentro. Questo l'abbiamo già visto.
A strange dark figure can be seen floating in the sky between apartment buildings. Mark misses it and just doesn't understand what his daughter is pointing at. He only realizes what she saw when he reviews his footage back at home.
Questo che cazzo
now,
è?
Mark believes they might have captured a supernatural being known as a Kivitok, an aggressive supernatural entity from Greenland folklore. Anyway, what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments. Hidden in the dark.
È stato molto strano. Vabbè, dipende pure.
Popular YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV has been on an extensive trip through several countries to explore the most haunted and downright dangerous locations in South America.
Pure Franco è un bel pazzo,
Not too long ago, I featured Frank's terrifying exploration of the Presbitero Maestro Cemetery in Lima, Peru, where he captured some shocking moments that are still unexplained to this day.
Intendi i pit? Canale YouTube loro? Non mi piacciono. Questo l'abbiamo già visto.
After many requests from his viewers, Frank decides to go back to the cemetery in hopes of capturing even more paranormal activity. As he's making his way through the giant cemetery, he begins to hear odd sounds coming from somewhere nearby.
Ok.
Hear it. You heard that? Right over there.
Ha fatto capoccetta.
Someone's whistling. Yeah, that. I'm out.
Now, Frank is a little spooked by the strange sounds, but what he doesn't seem to notice is that someone or something seems to be lurking just behind the tombstones. Frank shrugs off the sounds and continues to explore, making his way through the giant graveyard. That's when he captures something downright creepy.
I'm gonna start heading towards that area where people end their lives. I kinda wanna look at this place. See if I could probably get some stock footage from it or something. What the hell is that? Hold on.
Come ti viene in mente te? Non ci farei mai. Ci vedo una cosa del genere, di certo me la finisce incontro, porco dici due pazzo, Franco.
When brightened and enhanced, a pale face can be seen looking out from inside one of the crypts. Frank spots the peeking face and quickly hurries over to look inside the crypt.
Madonna, Simo.
There's
What
no
the
one
fuck?
there. The cemetery is dark and it's hard to see, so Frank believes that he might have just
Io non ho mai
captured
fatto
a
tavola Ouija.
reflection from something inside the
Perché
crypt.
ho avuto dei conoscenti che l'hanno fatta e hanno detto che da quel giorno
But what happens next
uno
is
dei
absolutely
ragazzi che l'ha fatta si è sentito perseguitato tipo. Vero, non vero, who cares?
That's the basement area. Right in there.
Sono tutte cazzate.
I heard another gunshot over there.
Sai cos'è una cazzata?
Did you see it? Now let's watch that again, but this time
Dopo
I'll
lo dico
brighten
cos'è una
up and
cazzata.
enhance the footage.
That is creepy. That's the basement area.
I piedi sono tipo, che so?
Right in there.
Something can be seen standing right at the bottom of the crypt stairs. But when Frank shines his flashlight, it just seems to disappear. So could this ominous figure belong to the person
Simo.
buried inside the
Sto
crypt?
video mi è piaciuto Top Nuke.
You decide.
You decide.
You can watch this entire
GG Top
exploration
5,
series of the
Top 10
Presbyterian
praticamente.
Maestro Cemetery
No, GG,
over on the
GG.
YouTube channel Franco TV.
GG.
Thanks so much for watching. You're probably tired of me saying
Sai che è
this,
una
but my
cazzata?
outlook